There we go. Hello. 1 minute, I do need to drag that over because I can't see anything. I don't even know if there'll be actually any people watching. So, why am I streaming in the first place? Well, it's been quite a long time. Hello, Flo! Long time no see. Hi. Hope you're doing okay. Right, first things first, I need to route the audio from my DAW directly into OBS. So then you can actually see what I'm... hang on, I need to somehow... There we go. I know, right? So, let me just quickly... Okay, receive audio... No, wait, I've got the wrong one, haven't I? No, that is the right one. I need to go back into OBS and set the receiving. Actually, does it actually work? No. I should have probably set it up beforehand, but oh well. Open plugin window, receive. Okay, that's kind of worrying. Huh. Okay, well, it was working all the way up until I started streaming, and now it's not. So basically, I'm trying to route the audio from my software here, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I'm probably going to have to load up the whole thing again. Right, let me just open. I'm kind of limited as to what I can see at the minute, so I can't really like look at the YouTube window and my DAW and OBS at the same time. So if I miss any chats, yeah, I apologize. Just bear with me a second. Okay. Restream standalone. Open interface. Okay, receive audio. Yes. Upon this code. Master channel in this one. Oh wait, I believe I know why. No, never mind. That kind of cuts it out. Send to local broadcast. You are kidding me! God damn it! Right, problem. So basically, I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. It was working all the way up until I started streaming. What software are you using here? I am using FL Studio and OBS to live stream and restream to route that audio from the DAW to the streaming software. However, I'm just going to put it under a different identifier then. I'm going to say DAW and then copy that identifier over because I'm using a default identifier. And wow, that is very small. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Can I select all of that text? No, I can't. I have to manually undo all of it. Okay, DAW and DAW. So that's receive audio and MIDI. Still nothing. Okay. In that case, I am just gonna have to use my computer's onboard sound card, which it's not gonna sound good. Hold up. Ah! Latency is real. Okay, I'm just gonna have to. Ay, ay, ay. It's always something. Alright, virtual. Fuck it. Is this gonna work? No. Right, technical difficulties. I swear to you, I tested this before it started streaming, and now it's just not having it. Okay. Also, there's like a massive latency. Hang on, I'm gonna. Ah, no. Okay, I think I know why. 1 second. Let's see if. Rest in peace, headphone users. I'm so sorry. I had to like unplug everything and then replug, but then that might have. You might have heard like a complete surge in that. So, right, properties. Speakers, yes. Virtual audio. No, I don't need that. I need Focusrite. Speakers. Right, well, take your time. I see a lot of issues with streamers opening these types of softwares. Now, fair enough. The thing is, it was literally working like 5 minutes ago. Oh my dear lord. In the meantime, how is everybody's day going? How is your day going, Flo? Actually, is that... Ooh. Okay, default input. Default output. That's literally big. Okay. Restream. And then open settings, FL, the ASIO driver. Yep, 44,100, 44,100, buffer size maximum. Clock status synced. Aha, no, safe mode must be enabled. Restream, identifier. I'm going to set that back to default. Set default, local broadcast. Actually, I'll set that to broadcast. Maybe that might be an issue. And then default. So that's send, I believe. Send, and then OBS. Go back into that. Actually, if I delete, can I? Will it even let me? I don't even know. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete that restream altogether. So if I add a new one, VST plugin, restream, open interface, default, receive. Still nothing. I'll wait. Ah. Interesting. So it's that's on the exact same identifier. And it's saying receive enabled. I don't know, dude. Ay, ay, ay. I don't. Okay. Right. I don't think there's literally any way I can stream my audio for some reason. So that's. This is why I don't even try with anything. Jesus Christ. This is literally why I don't try with it. Okay. I can't even delete that either. Right, well, I was originally, so the reason why I started the stream in the first place was literally because, well, I have a showcase for certain like music projects later on today, and I thought, you know what, might as well actually get started with not only getting started with those projects, but actually start with this channel. So this channel is now kind of like a live streaming channel where I basically a platform in which I will host like well if it works like music production sessions, like live production sessions, feedback sessions, whatever. Thing is, like I said, this is I've been able to stream before with audio perfectly fine. I'm not sure why it's not working now, but you know, when it does get fixed, that will basically be the premise, and it will kind of just be like an like a behind the scenes thing for Tronicate, which is my music channel, my official music channel. So this will be like, yeah, like a peek under the hood behind works, and you know, I also get to chat with you guys and interact and have you guys input in so you guys can be part of the creative process as well. You can, like, you know, add suggestions as to what I can add. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly experiment with because that's I'm gonna see if there's actually a way. I'm gonna quickly delete like filters, audio filters, VSTs, restream, standalone, open plugin, receive default. Wait. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna delete all of that. Because I don't think, well, I can still keep the microphone audio because it's picking up my microphone very well. Which means my interface is working. Just, You know what, I'm gonna go in settings, output, audio. Default. Instead of desktop. And then if I go into my sound settings, yeah, that's the way it should be. So, hello? Okay, that just completely cut out for no reason whatsoever. Error from MIDI driver. For no reason. Okay, you know, I'm getting every single issue under the sun for no reason as soon as I start streaming, which is nothing new. But come on! Like, come on! Literally, it's been like half hour, or like, you know, well, I haven't started streaming for half an hour, but I've been like setting it up and trying to figure everything out for the past half hour, and I thought, okay, you know what, the audio might as well work, because it did work. But beforehand, I was having a bunch of other issues, which I just decided not to deal with. But now, the main important part of the stream is missing, thanks to these issues. So, you know what? I think it's best if I don't stream this. I think I've got to follow the signs. I've got to Jesus Christ, because this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened many times, and I should learn by now. I should learn, like, how to fix it. And whenever I do, it just... Sounds pretty fun. I like those behind the scenes music production. Thanks so much. Hello. Hello, Matthew Hughes. Oh man, I've missed you as well. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, before I give up entirely, I'm going to quickly reset by just having a look at what I'm dealing with here. Also, it says choose your... Hang on. Choose your inputs. That would help. Right. Focusrite USB. Yes. Yes. Is there any chance I can actually disable the... Right now I'm trying to I'm in OBS and I'm trying to find the, what do you call it? The asset in which what do you call it? The source for the audio, but I don't seem to find it anywhere, so I can't really delete it. Properties, device, speakers, and then just load it up. I've been good, Matthew. How are you? Actually, okay, I'm gonna try and just test it with a blank template project. I'm gonna full screen it so I can see here. Routing, restream. Filters, VST, standalone, yes. So if I do default, still nothing. Okay, send. Oh, I was hoping that would work. Audio channels, one, receive audio. So it's sending the audio, but the DAW is not receiving it. For some reason. Yeesh. Alright, what about virtual desktop audio? How about that? And then what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to see if I can... so, audio output capture test. And then... because I can't seem to find the thing for it. So, filters, VST, restream, standalone, send to receive. Still nothing. Okay, you know what? I think, like, at this point, the only way I can literally do it is just turn my speakers up and let you hear it through the microphone, which is really going to be bad. Mate, I've cooked so bad that it's just burnt the entire kitchen down now. Literally, mate, The kitchen's on fire. And all for the wrong reasons. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, you know what? It may be the fact that I have got the DAW screen display on only. Right, so if I go into the ASIO panel. So 44-100, yes, so that's the same sample rate, so it's not due to desyncing. Buffer size is at a maximum, so it's not due to a high latency. It's in safe mode, so that's fine. It's on the exact same audio driver because I've got it on this other screen, so that's that rules that out. Thing is though, like I say, it's broadcasting. You can see the audio levels going up, and it's broadcasting to, well, this identifier, which I've set it as default. Now, OBS, on the other hand, quit being a little brat. Thing is though, like I said, I have that showcase this afternoon. I'm already a bit constrained for time, so if it doesn't work within, let's say, the next 10 minutes, I may unfortunately have to give up. Although, how do I delete something? Wait, I'm guessing that. Nope, nope. My bad. Okay, so it's not here. Have I got it hidden? Is it hidden? There's nothing hidden. You know what? Unhide all. Yeah, nothing's hidden. Settings. Let me put these two side by side so I know what's going on. Mate. But cereal. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I apologize if it's we're here for it. Call Gordon Ramsay. This is a Hell's Kitchen. And now tell me about it. Right. Well, that's the thing. To be honest though, I think this is good practice for like working under pressure, like trying to solve a problem that I have no idea how to approach because I've literally eliminated every single possible solution that makes sense. Hang on. If I just turn my headphones up all the way, I'll just do it from there. I'll just do it like this from now on. I'll just like and that's it. I'll just do it that way instead. Nah. Do you know red onions? I do not. I know red onions, but they're not red. They're purple, which is very such a counterintuitive name. Same with wait. Actually, I was no. I redact what I was gonna say. I was gonna say blueberries, but then they are in fact blue, purpley. I don't know. Right. Start this again. Properties. Default. Plugin manager installed. Yes, that makes sense. That's quite alright. Output. Audio bitrate. Audio encoder. That's the only one I have. Hotkeys. I don't know. I don't really need hotkeys, do I? Right, well. Purple onions for life. Who are your biggest musical influences? That's a really good question. Wow, who isn't? Well, I say that, but there's a lot of like artists that I'd say Armin van Buuren, probably one of the biggest ones. Like, well, most famous ones anyway. Other than that, like for the niche kind of musical elements, like Exile, Ambientalist, Oscuro, Cadenza, or John Kenza, or Rilo Goldridge. I forgot. Thing is, though, he's been on the so many aliases, so I'm gonna say John Kenza as well. Dugong. Bloody hell, quite a lot of people. Okay. Does that work? I can't even hear that either. Hmm. Okay, riddle me this. What? Ay, ay, ay. What is going on? Okay, so I'm kind of a bit lost for words here because even the default method isn't working. You see here, the output of this program is speakers 3, Focusrite USB audio. The input for this audio stream is speakers 3, Focusrite USB audio. So these two are the exact same. This should link with that because they are the exact same device. So why the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's actually gonna work. Which is unfortunate because I was really looking forward to actually making some progress and showcasing what I'm actually working on because I'm really proud of the progress that I've been making so far in terms of music. Like I was planning on doing like well, a couple of different projects just to polish up. I'd say give me a day. Give me a day. I'll probably like be streaming tomorrow as well, and by that point I'll probably get it all fixed. But in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna I am gonna have to spend the whole of this afternoon kind of making up for lost time. But you know, I might as well actually I might just as well keep streaming, and like I know that you guys can't hear it, but it's nice to chat. It's really nice to chat. I might as well just like sing out what I've been. Oh God, yeah. Oh, I can see Jesus. Ah, my ears. That was much better. I'll say the audio was completely glitched out because I was on the most lowest latency possible. The things I do to sacrifice my CPU to save you to say, I don't know anymore. Oh my what? Okay, I need to unplug my audio interface again. One sec. Basically, now I'm having issues where the audio just completely glitches out regardless, so. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let me try this again. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Audio settings, FL ASIO. Yeah, so another issue I've been having, well, up until recently, is just the sound goes from like really clear to really badly stuttery, distorted for no reason at all. And I tried fixing it. Nothing works. Surprise, surprise. 1 minute. I'm going to try something real quick. Properties, virtual desktop audio device. And if I go to advanced audio settings, monitor and output. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work. Okay, no, I thought I'd give it one last try. So the reason why I've been trying to make it so I am using this device, so the USB ASIO. So I'm going to give you a bit of like sound engineering education while I am here. Basically, this audio device that I'm using is my sound card. It's my audio interface, my Focusrite, my good old red box sitting on top of my speaker. This is the device that processes the sound from my computer and the DAW and the microphone in which I'm speaking right now. So how you can hear me. So if I'm not going to touch it because I'm scared. I'm scared it'll ruin it. But essentially, this thing handles all the processing power of my audio. Because if I switch it over to computer, it uses the onboard sound card to process everything. Now, the thing is, with software like this, and with many different audio channels and audio routing, you can see like, if I go back onto the mixer channel here, well, this ain't really a good example because I don't have that many mixer channels on this one, but there are a lot of like audio processing, and it's not just that. There's a bunch of effects going down this effects chain here. So the audio process goes like this. It goes down the master, then down, well, actually it does, basically goes down each individual one and it sends it to the master. So all of these processes are happening all at once. And which audio are you most proud of? What? Yeah, what, in Elijah Audio? Because I kind of completely forgotten. It's been a couple of years. But yeah, I digress. So literally, the reason why I've been trying to stream to that audio card is because if I stream from my computer, it just it has a massive crash out because all these audio processing overloads the CPU and it makes life a living hell for my ears, especially because I just get constant like instead of like clear audio because the CPU is struggling to process it, and the audio it lags behind, it overlaps with itself, and it cuts itself out, and there's just it, yeah. And basically, this phenomenon is what we call underruns. So underrunning is when the CPU can't catch up with the audio processing. At the minute, I've reset it to my device, so it has 0 underruns. And even if I play this, actually, this isn't a resource-intensive project at all. But if I say oh yeah, you're gonna get a massive spoiler in terms of like projects here. But if I, let's say, open up, oh my god, yeah, this is an old project. Oh my god! See that? Mate, I was planning to release this on New Year's Eve on 2025. Well, that didn't work out. Then again, no, I have a valid reason. Work, stress, life. To be also, I do need to what do you call it? All these notes as well. I was so ambitious about it, and then never got around to doing it. Then again, though, these notes are actually very helpful because it kind of gives me an idea of what I need to do, like layering, automation, and what stuff needs to be laid. I would say this is just like the description, the draft of the description that I planned on doing it, but yeah. I think me with plans just never work out. So why did you stop doing audios? Oh, mainly because I don't know, I just didn't really like doing it anymore. And I didn't really want to continue doing things that I didn't want to do. And also it was a lot of work. Like literally writing a script, doing the recordings, doing the editing and the video editing and shit like that. And also at the time when me and Capitano moved to Italy, literally we were working 70 hours a week at that point, and it was just getting to the point where I was just completely exhausted. And yeah, so I digress. So with all these mixes, for example, the audio has to be processed by each individual one, and the fact is these plugins, these effects, add to the CPU load. So I'll demonstrate real quick. Thing is, I don't, if I go to like the most resource intensive part of the song, okay, that's strange. So it is stuttering, so the CPU is struggling. You can see up here, it's actually, yeah, I don't know if there's like a max view for it, but if you see up here, hang on, literally the whole thing took up 100% of the CPU. Well, not 100%, because obviously that wouldn't really be possible. It was it was taking up 100% of the designated CPU space for the program. And I'm not sure why it doesn't say underrun, any underruns. Actually, I'll demonstrate using, oh, do I dare? Do I dare? No, I don't. Okay, I digress. I had a music production course once, and I swear I lost 5 months worth of progress. I forget the software, but I can't imagine how crazy you work to get that far. No, absolutely. I mean, for these kinds of projects, it's like an accumulation of years worth of work as well. Yeah, and a bunch of layering, bunch of like, yeah. I really wish you guys could hear this, but it's what it is. However, this is not the project I want to work on, because I've already exported like a draft version of this project in particular. That I'm going to showcase this one in particular. It's called Liberation, and you know, I will be showcasing it today. But right now, I'm really fuck's sake. Alright, it's a bummer. You guys can't hear it at all. But basically, this track in particular, I'm going to just like describe, I'm going to give you like an overall description of what this track is. So this is like more of like a classic, well, not really classic trance track, like a techno track, mixed with a bit of trance and a bit of acid trance, especially around this part. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Acid, right? It's got like this, well, insane rhythmic, like a rhythm to it, so it kind of goes like that's that was my impression of it. But then like that's just like an acid lead, and I will turn it up real quick. Actually, can I don't like risk feedback, but I'm gonna turn up the speakers. Oh. Okay, it's not even... Hang on. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Basically that kind of thing. You know what? And yeah, the heartbeat sound I'm trying to implement like I don't know, like an organic. I don't know how. I don't know even know why I implemented the heartbeat sound. I just thought it sounded cool. But basically, after the breakdown, is just gonna like have the heartbeat go from very fast to very low, just like calm down the music. I don't know if it's like gonna be a medical related song. I just thought I'd think like it just sounded nice. I don't even know if it's gonna be part of like a theme for it, but it sounds decent. Dude, your impression of it was spot on. Guys, thank you. Like I said, this is like an older project. Wait, when did I start this? Project was started on the 3rd of March 2021 at 2:15 in the morning. So a lot of these projects are very old. But I do want to quickly... So, my objective for this one... So, this... I'm going to showcase this section right here. This is the section I want to change real quick. So... So these leads are quite, well, old. Like I like the sound of leads, but A, they're a bit repetitive, and B, I think I've got a better idea for a melody. So firstly, I have like, well, better thing. Actually, do I bother? Fuck it, I will. So, I think it is file open. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I don't even know if I have it. If not, I am gonna have to. What's this? It's hidden all the way back there. Unsorted. I may have to go. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do, because I've got like a new set of leads that I want to use, but I'm for now I'm just gonna make the melody. So I'm gonna mute that. And I'm gonna, where is it? There it is. This is a very old version of this lead though. Like, I made this when? Oh, this is a very old version of the plugin that I've made. Can I? Requiem. I don't have it either. You know what? How about this? Instead, I'm going to build it myself. So I'm going to go back onto here. So this, okay, so my plan is to export the lead sounds from a project I'm working on so that I can use it more easily in every other project, because I really, really, really like the sound of these leads in particular, and I want to be able to transfer them easily. So the best way I can do that is put them all into a patcher preset, just like that Requiem patcher that I had now. So this sounds like a Geometry Dash type of song. I can tell this from 2021 in the best way possible. Honestly, I do appreciate it. Have you heard of Stray Kids? It's this Korean boy band, and some of their instruments are crazy good. I haven't, but I shall definitely. Actually, where's my pen? Stray Kids. I will definitely take a look at that. How's Capzano doing these days? Oh, she's doing great. I mean, so we have split up, which is one of also the reasons why I kind of stopped doing anything. It was I kind of went through an emotional roller coaster. I had you know, hard time processing that breakup. I mean, you know, we ended on really good terms, but yeah, it did hurt. Thing is, like, she's doing great. I'm doing great. You know, I've just started uni again, doing my masters. She's traveling and you know, working and everything like that. She's enjoying her life. But yeah, I mean, it's her birthday today actually. So you know, I've just been messaging her last night and asking her about her journey, because at the minute she's on a trip, and she's going all sorts of places. She's going like Venice, like Switzerland, basically a lot of places, and honestly, absolutely so happy for her. But let me find the leads that I want to transfer. Hang on. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's heavily reverberated though. So let me just quickly... I mean, this is the song. Oh god. Yeah, give me a second. Let me quickly not cause my CPU to blow up. And that would be fantastic, because otherwise that would be a massive shame if it was. Alright. Yeah, so these leads in particular I really like. So it's just... Let me turn off the sidechain and the reverb, because that is heavily... actually, I do like the reverb, but not that much. And the sidechain. So in total, it sounds a bit like this. You get the idea. But I want to implement all this into, well, actually, yeah, fuck it, I'll do that. So I need to expand this onto my other screen so I can see both the arrangement view, well, not the arrangement view, the patcher and the mixer, because I'm going to need both. I can't keep flipping them over because then that'll be like that'll be quite complicated. So get this channel rack up. Actually, I can hide the arrangement view because I don't need that at the minute. All I need is the channel rack and the patcher that I will implement here. So I'm going to go into, where is it? Patcher. So what patcher is, so what patcher is basically like FL Studio's own little version of like, you can make your own instruments and stuff like that using like effects chains, basically anything. So I'm just gonna quickly catch up on the chat. Dan, I'm sorry to see you went through that. Glad you got out the other side okay. Nah, honestly, I'm doing a lot better now. I had like I said, went through a bit of a dark patch, but honestly, it was worth it. Went, got through therapy and had a lot of like experiences that's just like, it improved my life. I'm glad you two ended up on good terms. Congrats on getting to your masters. What major are you taking? Is all yes, it is music production. Surprise, surprise. I mean, to be honest, what I'm trying to do is well, for career wise, yes, I would like to be keep doing this, but the objective officially is to be a music teacher, like music IT, music technology teacher. In terms of like teaching how to use software like this, especially in like universities or colleges or secondary schools, I already have the qualifications needed for teaching in primary schools. However, okay, here's the thing. If you look at it this way, kids are usually in school for one reason, because they have to be. I don't want to teach people who are just there because they have to be. I want to teach people who are there because they actually want to learn. They want to like, they'll be more engaging, they'll actually ask questions, and they'll basically like be more passionate and interactive with the lessons, which is why, I mean, it's what I found during my uni lectures. Literally, I mean, even me, I constantly like to interact and contribute towards the lectures because, well, that's what I'm there for. That's what I want to do. And it's the same thing. If I were to be a uni teacher, specifically in music, that's literally the main goal, is to actually not only have like an engaging student base, but also because I could learn something from them on the job, and I'm getting paid for it. They literally, they could surprise me. They could like come up with these all sorts of like different approaches, or like they could ask me questions that I wouldn't have even considered, and I could be put on the spot. And that's the whole point. That's it's fulfilling, because that's the thing. Getting a job where you get paid is good, but if you're working just for money, you're gonna get miserable very, very fast. And I don't want to do that. I want to be fulfilled in my job. And if it means like actually talking with students and actually having them approach me and give me like confront me with like new ideas or challenge me in certain like things that I've taught, abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, wait, what keypad are you using? I'm actually using a keyboard, yes. It's an Alesis... Hang on. I forgot. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, Alesis V61. Because it has 61 keys. It's one of my it's probably one of my most favorite investments I've ever made. Literally, because I've just been able to play anything I want. So I'm gonna add. Now here's the fun part. I don't really need to manually add anything, because all I might need to do is go to unsorted, because I don't know why FL Studio organizes it like that, but all I need to do is just drag and no, hang on. Okay, patcherize, is that it? Oh wait, I can't patcherize that. Ah, wait, where is... That's not what I wanted. Crap. No. Okay. I am going to have to manually input them because, okay, the reason why I thought I was going to drag and drop them, because that's, yes, that's the effects channel. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit challenging, but I'm okay with that. I know, right? It's one of my favorite keyboards. I love it, and it's simple. It's nice and long, and it's very compact. Literally, like, it just has the keys, and that's it. And also a few dials on the side that I can literally just turn and stuff like that, and it works. Thing is, though, I don't really use it that often. I don't use it as often as I should, actually. Because I can come, like, you know, I can maybe potentially come up with all sorts of like different creative outcomes from it. So patcher, excuse me, patcher, and then I am gonna have to save each individual one. So save preset as, okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to, right, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Generators. I'm going to go with Patcher. Obviously, there's Patcher presets already. Oh, actually, I don't want to overcomplicate it because it might revert me back to the default save. So I may just save it as is. Aha, here it is. Oh, I don't need to. So, Patcher. Thoughts on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Honestly, I've got no clue. And I'd say ignorance is bliss. Like, I am privileged to, I'm coming from a place where, like, I'm privileged to not be actively involved. Thing is, though, war is just terrible regardless. Literally, like, I don't really know much about like the particular political side or the religious side or anything like that, but it just saddens me, that's all. I don't know. So save preset as, and then I just drag and drop, and then drag and drop. Where's Patcher gone? Oh, it's because it's a native one. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's detached, that's why. Patcher. What? Okay, it's not letting me load both at once for some reason. Can I detach this so that it doesn't fade out? Yay, there it is. Right, save preset as, drag and drop that. And then lead 1C2. But why? 1C3. I think I'm gonna have to detach these. So I've got 1C2. What? Stay in the same frame. There we go. C2 and then C3. Because this lead is a chain of individual synths. By the way, yeah, I apologize if I don't like fully clarify the context of what I'm doing, but yeah, these leads are just, so this sound all together. Hang on. Yeah, so it's a chain of multiple different synthesizers running at once. You can see in this part here, where multiple of all of these channels light up because it's just multiple layers. However, like I say, I want to transfer them easily across projects. And just transferring them individually one at a time with all the different mixer assignments is just going to be absolutely tedious. So I'm going to not make that hard for me and instead just, oh, come on, detach that. Better in Christ. There we go. Oh, wait, do I? Oh, I know exactly what I need to do. There we go, 1D. So I've had to like select both of them at once, that's why. I just kind of assumes that it kind of... Although this... Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. This lead is... Well, a more modified version of my synth called Requiem. So Requiem is a synth that I made, well, I'd say a synth. It's a patch. It's a patch that I made using multiple synthesizers and effects to kind of create like a lead that was my signature lead. Well, most notably in my song Solace, which is one of the more recent songs. It has like a nice lead to it, but that lead is quite old. I still like the sound of it, and I liked the sound of it in that song in that context. However, I want to give it like a new light, and this is the lead that has given it in a new light. But yeah, so this lead, hang on, let me disable the reverb. It's got a lot of reverb still. Jesus. So it's heavily compressed and it's got a lot of reverb, and yeah, that's this synth in particular. My issue is though, the fact that I've got all these chains as well as this one, it might affect CPU usage, but I'd prefer to have it in one big package anyway. So open that up, save, preset as, and then boom. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh! Oh, sick! Oh, that's even better! And I can open it. No way! Okay, I didn't know FL Studio would do that. Okay, I never did that kind of thing before. I would have assumed that it would just paste. I assumed that it was just going to paste all of it like this and put it into this so that all of that would be next to it. They put it in a separate folder and it's nice and neatly compact and I can just open it up and expand it. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, that made things a lot easier actually. You know what? now that I mention that, the effects chain will be a piece of cake, because instead of like having all these effects just wiring off, I can have it. Somebody's trying to call me, and I will ask him to message me because I can't answer now. Leave me alone. Also, it's a number that I don't know, so I'm guessing if I ring, it'll be like a spam call or something. Man, you should do more streams like this. I'd be down to learn a bit more about music again. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's good. I definitely plan on doing more of this. Right, so lead 1 is... Also, I mean, we've already got the main sound. I don't know. But now it's time to add the effects. Although, now that I think about it, why am I not hearing any effects on this? Well, oh, it's because I haven't. That makes a lot of sense. It's because I have all the things down to 0. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Also because those effects aren't there. Right. So now I need to add this. Save mixes stay as, and then do I put it on here? No. Okay, that's interesting. Do I instead... Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I didn't think of that before. Add plugin... Patcher. If I disable that... Disable... Oof. Oof. Okay, I might actually need to... No. I might need to manually do it. Because I'm trying to, like, drag it. But I don't think it'll let me. So I may have to manually add the effects, which I don't mind. Because it's just a simple case of just drag and dropping each individual one. You know, I've got this high pass filter right now, and that's for lead A, and the delay for lead A. So file, save as. Oh, that's not. What? What? Oh no, it works. Is this software paid? Sorry, I'm really nosy. No, absolutely. No, there's no need to be apologized for asking. So yes, this software is paid. I would say it does cost a little. Actually, you know what? I'll check for you. Because you can get like different versions, like different editions based on like your affordability plans. I have like the full license. I mean, you can pirate it. Let me have a look. FL Studio Editions cost comparison. So there is like Fruity Edition. I need to what? Okay, it's not showing the prices. Overview. Oh, it's because am I on? I need to disable force dark pages. That's probably why. Huh. Right, that's weird. I can't see any of the prices anyway, which is kind of odd. I'm gonna have to Right, here it is. So, okay. Never mind. Lying little bastards. They said that the pricing was on here. In fact, it's not. Right, Right, found it. So, so the fruity edition is the cheapest one, and it's at $99. The producer edition is $179. Signature edition is $269, and all plugins edition is $449. So it does get quite expensive, but like I said, you don't need the all plugins edition. Honestly, that's just for like literally if you want it, you know, like the $99 one is literally more than enough. Like you don't need like all these plugins and effects and stuff like that. You can do really well with just the free edition alone. But yeah, it starts from that. Thing is though, like I said, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to find like but yeah. Do you know a beginner friendly software maybe? Reaper is free. So Reaper, I will hang on, let me show you. Reaper DAW. So this is Reaper. Wait, last time I remember is free. God damn it! You're joking me. Then again, like I say, well, FL Studio is very beginner friendly software, but the thing is, actually, you don't necessarily need to buy FL Studio, because that's the thing. You can get the trial version, and there is a lot of options for like wait, let me quickly have a look. What can hang on a sec. I swear, like, Google it. What can you do with free FL Studio trial? So yeah, basically, yeah, you can pretty much get access to everything. Like you can even export music. So like, even just getting the trial version of FL Studio, there are obviously it's like limitations. Like you can't export open projects. I think, yeah. I'm gonna have a look at any of these articles because that's just like the AI overview of Google, and I don't really like you using that. Yeah, you can't reopen saved projects, but you can mess around with everything. But yeah. No, absolutely. Like I said, there's definitely. I mean, that's the thing. I'm only kind of I only know about like the industry standard software like Ableton and FL, so I'm not really familiar too much with the free or very cheap options. But honestly, yeah, absolutely, I definitely recommend it because it's such a fun thing. It's such a fun experience to be able to just like mess around with sounds. Okay, I'm gonna link that. Oh wait, so delay, reverb, save preset as. I need to expand that actually, because this is one chain for this. Sidechain. I'm running out of room here. fuck off on my running out room. This is unlimited space. I say I'm running out of room because I'm running out of room on the screen. In fact, I've got infinite. I can literally go on forever. But now, I think that's the effects chain. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the whole effects chain for that. Now, can I group them together? I need to figure out how. Unless. Actually, fuck it. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then I'll simplify it when time comes. So I'm just gonna patch these through like that, like that, like that, like that. There and there. And then finally there. Like I said, I would like to group them all together so that they don't take up that much space, but I don't think it gives me an option to at this point. I think it's only if I save the patcher preset as... Let me try something. Lead 1A chain, maybe? And if I open that up, if I browse presets and say, where is it? Brother! Why did you give me the option to save it if you're not gonna bloody load it? Fuck's sake, man. You know what? I was under the impression there that it would let me load in what I just saved. But apparently not. Oh well. So you can already see that, well, you can hear that effect going into place. Actually, let me spread that out so it's more better visually. I do want to organize these into groups, but for the time being, I think this will suffice. And for simplicity's sake, because I don't really need that much anyway. That's 1A, that's 1B. Oh yeah, also. I need to pan that to the left. Is there a way I can pan it? Oh my goodness. Add plugin. There we go, I believe. Let me get rid of that. No, I want to get rid of that one. There we go. So if I get the... Yes! That's on the left side now. So I'd say... pre-delay... high pass EQ. And then mid freak boost, sidechain, no, post verb sidechain. So this is just me organizing it at this point, and then post verb high pass, and then that's just a panning bar. And then lead 1B. Drag and drop that onto here. Oh, I do need to... You know what? I'm going to get rid of every single one from the effects chain because I'm going to have to disconnect them anyway. So, except for that one because that's already been done. Kickstart. Well, I need to enable that and the reverb. So kickstart there. So kickstart's a well, it's an automatic sidechain thing. Well, it's not really a sidechain. It's just a volume ducker. Technically, it's not. So sidechain, I just refer to the ducking of. You know, it's not technically sidechaining, but it has the same. It emulates the effect of sidechain compression. And to those who don't know what it is, well, it's when you use the audio signal from one channel to affect the behavior, especially volume, on another channel. And then again, though, sidechain is a very general term because it doesn't have to be just volume. It can be anything. It could be like modulation, like formants, pitch, phase. Anything can be sidechained to as long as it's to an audio source. But yeah, this is honestly what I miss. Your damn accents, man. Gotta love getting into an accent to make the crash out funnier. Absolutely. Always worth it. I can just duplicate that and then pan that to the right. Hang on a minute. Why is... Oof. No. I want the reverb to go before the sidechain. Not after. Oh. What? Jesus Christ, that reverb is heavy. And no wonder. Because I can't... Okay, yeah, the wet, dry signal is by default. Because... Alright, so the reason why the reverb is so heavy in this patcher is because I have controlled the wet, dry signal from the outside of the mixer, not within. So basically, it's not... excuse me, it's not being it's not really being controlled within the thing. I don't know why I'm playing Halo. Well, playing the Halo tune. I'm playing as if you guys can hear it clearly, but obviously limitations. Sorry. You can tell I haven't really been speaking in a while. If I start speaking after like a long time of not speaking, yeah. Anyways, I can just drag these. No, I don't want to drag you. I want to drag you up. Drag you up. Separate these rows a bit so that not only are they more organized, they are more visually appealing. Because I like my straight lines, you see. Well, almost straight lines. I hear it, and there are moments where you're literally almost playing a game music. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Master Chief. Thank you. Hang on, I want to quickly compare. So these are... What the fuck? What? That's not supposed to sound like that. Ew. What's going on here? That's really distorting badly for some reason. Okay, I don't know why it's distorting badly, but as long as it doesn't affect the project when I actually do it. Because I'm not going to save the project. I'm just going to save this patcher preset because I don't want to make any changes to the project just yet. So third one. What? Oh, what? No way! Oh wait, that's why. I am an idiot sandwich. It shouldn't even be distorting like that though. Actually, it should. I am an idiot sandwich. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Okay. Sorry, I got fussy over that. Right, C1. And then... Oh no, I just realised something. That's not the end of the chain. The fruity balance are the end of the chain for the channels, but then I still have the bus effects. Oh god. I might be talking a lot, like, it might sound like I'm talking a lot of nonsense at the minute, but it'll make sense once I get round to actually doing it. So right now I'm still inserting all the effects from the channels. So 1C, I need these 3 EQ. So 1, thankfully this is a simple one. No, I don't want to browse presets, I want to save this one, drag it, and then drag it, and then drag that. And that just reset that, so that centers. Bish, bash, bosh. What a load of nosh. I've got too much EQ here. And again though, EQ is the main, most powerful tool in music. Because it lets you filter out certain frequencies that you don't want, and it lets you boost frequencies that you want to hear. So, next one. Lead 1D. Now, which one's D? This one's D. Wait. No. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. Actually, no. I just realised I don't need to do them all at the same time. Because what I can do... Okay, I was so worried there for a second because I thought I was going to have to do each individual one. But because this is assigned to the same mixer track, all I need to do is just patch all these 3, C1, C2, C3, into the same effects chain. Oh, gorgeous. Right. That saves me a lot of work. So 1D. So I need this distortion plugin. And that's the thing, right? I'm not just like implementing like random plugins right now. These are presets that I've already like edited and, you know, assigned and all that. So these just carry the same settings as the mixer tracks that I've implemented. So I don't know why I'm placing it there. So that's the distortion, then the crusher, then EQ1, EQ2, and EQ3. Do I need that one? That's not even me. Wait, which one is that? Huh. I shall not implement it. I don't think I need it. So that's the effect. That's going to be the end of the effects chain for this one as well. Bish, bash, bosh, boom. Like that. I'll bring that down a little. And finally, oh god. Okay. Okay, the irony is that despite the fact that it's got all these effects in here, this is going to be the longest effects chain because this has got the most amount of effects. Oh god. And what's even worse, I don't really know if all of these have like I know this one does. Basically automations. So I'm guessing this is low pass filter. Wait, let me open that up. Yes, low pass. Save. Limiter. Sidechain. I don't know why I have two sets of sidechain. Wait, are they the same shape or different shape? Oh, they're different. That's why. I see. I've had it. I like to experiment with sidechain, like having two different ones, like slightly in and out of phase, because it has like a nice effect to it. Oh god, I'm halfway through the effects chain and I'm already. Actually, I can just branch it out. Just bing, and then and then wait. Which one am I on? Why have I got the master selected? I don't need the master. So EQ, reverb, another EQ. Jesus Christ. And I think that's it. So yeah, this is a longer chain. I just realized I don't need the reverb for these ones. Oh, balls. Okay, you know what? So I'm just going to turn the wetness all the way down. So that way there's no wet signal. And now, these fruity balance things. Actually, you know what? I'm going to modulate. I'm going to not modulate. Alternate these so that the paths are a little bit more obvious. Actually, I'm making a bit of a mess. Oh well. Right. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D, E. Yes. Now, finally, the final effects chain, where I just need to make a little bit of room. And we're going to go lead 1, Destructor. So this is Destructor, then 1 EQ. Oh, I need to put them in a line. Wait a minute. Why does the master keep getting selected? I don't need the master. I actually, it would help if I just disable it. 1, 2. Balls. Dude, right. That makes sense now. So the master keeps getting selected every time I drag it on. Do I save? And then save. And then reverb. And then kickstart. And then the low pass filter. High pass filter. And then a final EQ. And then I'll add a final fruity. That's not what I wanted. Final one. Boom. So, effects, effects, effects. Bang, 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 bang. Oof. Oof, no. That'll do, I guess. Wait, Destructor, EQ, EQ, EQ. Wait, is that 2? Yeah, never mind. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, most of this is just like linking up. Like I said, I'm a bit worried that the wetness of the reverb will just get blown out of proportion. Then feed all that into the Destructor. And then out to FL. And that seems to work. The delay is a little Oh God. Yeah, I know why. No! Wait, I can just turn the mix down relative. So I'll copy that value and I'll paste it into this mix. Booyah! So now we've got all the effects. The issue is, actually, you know what? I'm not really too fussed about the levels at the minute. It's just the sound, because I can just copy and paste the levels over once. So I'm going to quickly save this preset as, what was it? Tronicates Liberation Patcher Leads Patcher V1. So do you plan to make a Twitch account as well as where you can stream there? Pour too much accounts. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I might actually. I mean, I think it would be possible for me to link my OBS to both stream and to Twitch and YouTube. So that might be, yeah. Right. Do I open this? Wait, let me browse presets. Presets? Yes, there it is! Right. Now if I open up this, I won't have to manually transfer all of the assets all at once. Well, instead I could just drag and drop the patcher preset and it will load all of it for me, including the mix, the value asset. What do you call it? The fucking, I don't know. So, my plan is to replace these leads with, wait for it. Oh wait, you are gonna have to wait for it. Although, yeah, it's because it's overlaying. I don't see it. Where's Requiem? I might clone it and then just disable this one, because I don't want to like override and then think, okay, like I changed my mind later on. Now, I'm lucky because this is already a patcher. So all I need to do is just change the presets to this. I don't need to load anything in. I just need to change the preset. Well, it's loading up all of this. But now, that's very distorted though. The thing is though, that is also because all of these levels are the same. And now, not just that, I want to make a new melody entirely. So, that might be a bit too loud actually. I'm going to turn that down because the distortion is getting very, very out of hand. And also the reverb. I want to actually turn that up a little bit. What? The reverb is very heavy though. Also the side chain is a little on the heavy side. No wonder, Jesus. And then it breaks down, I guess. Something like that. The thing is though, the lead isn't perfect. Like I said, there's a lot of placed values on a lot of the input dials. So I want to make it more accurate, but the sound is there. Like the sound font is there. Like the sonic identity of it. Okay, it is exactly how I like it. I just need to tweak a few mixing settings inside the thing, and also, well, ideally, group these together. And I think that's just gonna be a project that's behind the scenes as well, but also create like an interactable surface so that if I want to like make like a couple of automations, or if I want to assign it to a dial on the keyboard, I could easily do that, and I can assign it, and I can change like any part of the sound I want without having to go, you know, deep into the wiring of like, oh, okay, I need to go into this effect and this what, and you know, instead, if I could like add like a dial here, like, you know, and this is one of the many things I love about Patcher, by the way. This is one of like, which is why I do recommend FL Studio more than anything, is because like, yes, I am quite biased towards it, but the fact that you can just load in, like, let's say a dial like that, and then you can rename it like, let's say reverb, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a start with the filter. So we're gonna say low pass filter, right? Simple. The thing is, if we enable that, then again, that has been a while since I've used it. Yeah, so if we activate this, so this is the low pass filter dial, right? I'm gonna go to the low pass filter effect, and I'm gonna just activate it. And what that does, that opens up an input into this filter. So what I did is I activated this dial. Now this dial, it controls the low pass filter. So the filter is filtering out the higher frequencies. So a low pass filter filters out the higher frequencies of a certain sound. So it just takes out all the high frequencies and it just passes the low frequencies. Hence the reason why it's called a low pass filter. But the thing is, now that we've created that patcher input, we have a new input here, and it's red. Now red, if we look up here, is what controls parameters. Now the parameters is like MIDI data or like automation data, and we can use the dial. So you see this filtered knob here, it also created a red effect here. Sorry. At least I think. Hang on, let me deactivate it. Okay, yeah, so I believe if I activate that and pull it towards, let's say, where is it? Oh, that's interesting. MIDI output, I believe. Yes, here it is. My apologies. So I put it into here. And if I go back to the surface, I can edit, I can literally control the filter from this point here, instead of having to dig around trying to find the filter. And that's useful because I can like edit the sound however I want without, you know, going into too much detail. And even better, I can create automation clips, or even better, I can actually link it to a controller. And if I just move one of these dials, it will automatically detect the port, the channel, and the control ID. And if I say smoothing, right, and I'm just going to quickly, I'm not even touching this, by the way. You can see my cursor. You can see my mouse cursor. I am not touching the filter. I am using the dial on my keyboard to move it. So if I play... I can control the low pass filter directly from this surface point without, and that's one of the geniuses about Patcher. I absolutely love it, and I'm definitely gonna like make an interface, and that's literally how I've been able to like make this thing, which is, where is it? Requiem. Here it is. So Requiem, like I said, is actually, that's the very, this is like the very bare bones basic version of Requiem. I'm going to find the more polished one, because I made like a whole interface and everything like that. What? Where? Please tell me I've lost it. I haven't lost it. Here it is, I believe. Yeah, so the thing is though, you can also like, this is kind of like a more complex one. Well, it's not really complex. It's a much more simpler version of the, it's, like I said, the simple version of the Liberation Lead. But I've added like a whole bunch of like colored shapes and text, just so I can like, you know, have like a visual representation. You know, if I edit it, you can see all these little squares I can just drag around. You know, that, yeah. Honestly, it's overpowered as fuck. Anyway, so now that we've actually got, oh wait, let me bring that back in. So now we've got that, I can quickly just edit the balance of certain ones. You know, I may as well make the interface now while I'm here. So, firstly, I can do... So, I'll add a button for... Actually, no. A slider. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited about this. So, I just can't... I'm getting excited about actually finally having a compact, oh, that looks nice, a compact way of actually controlling this lead, because this is one of my, I'm so proud of this lead. So this is lead, so A, I'm just gonna say A, because I've got 4 in total, I believe. No, 5, I've forgotten. Yeah, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was way off. So yeah, I've got 6 in total that I want to control. So that's 1. I can duplicate that. Okay. Okay, never mind. I was hoping I'd be able to like drag click it or something like that. Actually, I'll delete them because I want to make it a little bit bigger. Size, let's say, that's a bit too big. There we go. And then I'll duplicate this. Can I add it to a grid? Yes, I can! I might make the grid a little bit bigger. Duplicate. Duplicate. And do that a couple more times. I accidentally... No! What have I done? What have I done? Read. I accidentally pressed the undo button, and the undo button just like replace. Oh, thank God. Okay, duplicate, and do that 2 more times. And then B, C, D, wait a minute. One, two, three, four, five. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. I accidentally counted. I miscounted. Yeah, so it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need that extra dial. So I'll delete that. A, B, C, D, E. And then I shall activate all of these. Or do I even need to? No, I don't, because it's already there. All I need to do is activate the mix for that. For that. Boom. Boom. And boom. And then all I need to do, find that. So that's for A. Put it in A, B. I'll say a lot of music production isn't just like making music, it's also like patching sounds and effects to each other. And it gets very interesting very quickly. And then, so now we have volume duckers for each layer of the sound. So we've got A, we've got B, we've got C, D, and then E. Now, I forget the levels, so I'm just gonna quickly play it by ear. So that's the levels. I want to also edit the reverb. So I'll activate that. This is just like a quick thing. So I'll create like a knob. And I'll edit the size here. So reverb. So bus reverb, because like there are a couple of reverb here, but I'm just gonna do it so that it affects just the lead bus in general. So there's that. Sidechain, I might as well add a control for that as well. Because I don't want it to like be too exaggerated. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Tools last tweaked. That's a bit strange. Okay, yeah, that's a little problematic. Actually, no, never mind. Inputs, parameters. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Outputs, events, mini output audio. I'm gonna have to look at the inputs. Audio. Oh god. Okay. All I need is what? Where's the mix? Holy crap. Where's the... Okay, that's not necessary. What is that? Well, that's allegedly all the inputs and outputs for this simple sidechain volume ducker. Which makes no sense! I was half expecting, like, you know, the mix effects from, like, this, and maybe, like, the amplitude and the timing, and that's about it. But no! Okay, I'm gonna have to resort to, because here's the thing. Mix... I swear. Sorry, excuse me. Outputs, audio, events. Audio mix. There's no... I'm gonna have to find it. So it's in alphabetical order. There it is. Never mind. I found it. It was right at the beginning. It was in alphabetical order, so everything was waves, right? Everything was like wave something. So naturally, everything was W. So everything beforehand came before that. So yeah, that was my bad. So yeah, I'm going to duplicate this knob here. It would be easier for me to color code it, but can't be asked. Sidechain. Ay, ay, ay. I can activate that. Surface. And then just link it. There we go. Now we're cooking. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Okay, I'm gonna do V2. I'm gonna do like different. I am gonna save like different versions, just to see the progress. I do need to check the time though. Oh, I'm on good time actually, so I'm not too bad. Oh, that's why, because there's different side chains going on that as well. Oh my god! Kickstarts. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm just gonna take down all the kickstarts here because really there's no need for it. There we go. I can just control it all on this one. Wicked. Turn that reverb down just a little bit. And then, yeah. So, I don't know whether I should like, actually, I'm going to quickly save it. Ugh. It still feels weird, like not having the audio stream to DAW. I know it might sound weird, but I will fix it. I will fix it in my own time. You know, granted, it's probably just like 9 times out of 10, it's literally just my computer needing to be rebooted. Because that usually fixes pretty much 99% of everything. So, you know, if I reboot my computer at some point and literally just like let all the audio drivers reset, then most likely it would have worked. Right, that's finished saving. Okay, now that's... Okay. I don't know if I should play it in. Should I just play it in, or do I draw like a... Actually, I'm going to play it in, see what I can come up with. Okay, Drop one lead attempt 1. I am very creative with my names. Right. I'm gonna start from the build up. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna see what I can play throughout the whole thing. Right. Notes. Here we go. Oh god, already that... And then that could work? Fuck it. That might actually work. So I've got... I'm definitely going to have to quantize that, Jesus Christ. Actually, hang. Oh god. Right. Where do I need it? I need a bit of context because it doesn't sound like it. Okay. Okay, that works. Do I? La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Da, 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 da. I might as well quantize the whole thing. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Oh, I love it. Actually, even better actually, if I automate the cutoff. Oh, I forgotten to do that actually. 1 second. Get the knob. Actually, I know I need to edit. I need to go into edit mode. Duplicate this knob, and I shall name it the filter. Low pass. Obviously, I need to specify because there's 2 filters on this effects chain. Low pass filter. Activate it because I want to create like a smooth, like wow effect once I've done. Or actually, no. What do you call it? Wait, have I activated it? Yeah, I've activated that. But what I have not activated is that. Activate that and then link it together. Can I zoom out? And then to make matters easier, I'm just going to link it to this. Remove conflicts? Abso-fucking-lutely I want to remove conflicts. I'll say that's a little bit behind, but I don't mind. Oh god, what? Wait, can I put it on the half beat instead? Nah, that doesn't work. It was worth a shot. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Or maybe. Da, 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 da. Maybe get some variation. Ah, fuck. That's a little off. And then I can just filter it out. So this is going to be filtered out. Like that. It'll just get filtered out. Like it's just going to be like a Will you do vocal style music as well, or just instrumental based? No, both. Absolutely vocal style. I mean, I've already got a couple of vocal tracks in the works, and already released. So, also, well, I say that even like Vocaloid style songs, you know, like digital synthesized vocals, not and never AI. Okay, I'm never gonna go into that realm. But Vocaloid, I mean, I've been trying to like use it in a couple of songs, but I'm still getting used to it. You know, I'm trying to like, you know, get all the enunciations right, and also like how to use the different voices and the breaths and stuff like that. But yes, I will absolutely be doing it. Hell yeah! My next thought process is, wait, I mean, I need to add the sidechain. Ah, thank you. I want to quickly compare. And then do I make it a mix of both? Okay. Do I keep the first part here and then like, hang on a minute. Oh no, that was just a vehicle coming past. I thought my computer was making weird noises there for a second. Do I? Because I'm quite uncertain. I don't know if I should like delete that part. Then again, no, I do like that transitional part there. I'm definitely gonna keep that. But I'm thinking, if I delete that and then keep this. And then, yes, butter. I actually like that even better. Where like, cause I don't know. It does sound a bit boring at first, but I don't know if that was just like the sound of the leads, but it now sounds a bit more interesting. So I could do like Hey, Coral Alchemist, how's it going? Just woke up, so great to see you. I'm doing good, thanks. How about yourself? And welcome. Hope you had a good sleep. It's good to see you too. Yes, I'm literally working on a couple of projects for this afternoon showcase. I'm going to an event at my university, and unfortunately, we've had a couple of technical issues where we can't hear. Well, you guys can't hear. I can hear it perfectly fine, but unfortunately, you guys can't really hear the desktop audio that's being streamed from my desktop. So instead, I'm playing the sound through the speakers. Up until next time where I'll have it fixed. And then I can actually... Thing is though, I could just copy. Actually, yeah, that's better. Actually, I'm gonna copy like the style of the rhythm. I'm gonna place it here. So that way, we've got like a similar rhythm font going on here, despite the fact that it's, you know, it's not. Oof. That sounds terrible, but we're not going to be using it. So, that, and then, like that. Oh God. Okay, you know what? Back to the drawing board, that is. Ah. Yeah, this is the messy part. Trying to clean up like recorded melodies. Because that's literally the only way I can get ideas. It's just like playing them in like improvisationally and then see what works. And if it doesn't, well, I don't know. If it works, it works. Absolutely. So far. I'm gonna let that go down there. Because I have a feeling that stutter effect is gonna work here in this context. Oh, that, yeah, okay, that, okay. I'm doing well. I finished my PhD and I've started teaching at University in New York. Holy shit! Woo! Dude, congratulations. Honestly, you deserve it. It's an amazing job. My students are great. They have their second test on Friday. Woo! Dude, let's fucking go. Congratulations, honestly. My dude! So happy for you. How are you settling in? I like how there's just like a tweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right there. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do I don't know. Da 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 da. Oh. Da, 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 da. Wait, is that triplet though? Do I? Da, 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 da. No. I'll quarter beat. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ah. Aha. 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 Actually, you know, I don't need to hear the whole thing anymore. I can just like. Yeah, that's a lot easier to hear now. So that's. Da. Da, 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 da. Dude, we are so proud of you. Da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's actually going to be da, 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 da. That's going to be quite hard. Boom. And stretch that like that. There we go. Da. Da 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 da. It's so great. I love teaching so much. It's my first semester here, but I taught as an adjunct, glorified substitute last semester. But I taught labs for most of grad school, mostly Gen Chem, but also inorganic and analytical chem. Next semester, I'm making new class. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to pronounce it. Bio-inorganic, basically how to make metals work inside a living thing, like the iron in hemoglobin or in red blood cells. That is boggling, dude. Oh man, man, that's brilliant. Honestly, I'm speechless. So proud of you. So that's the thing. I can't even wrap my head around like stuff like that, let alone like pronounce it. Honestly, I can imagine you being a great teacher. I mean, you must be. You did great on the pronunciation. I try my best. Which is surprising because I haven't like pronounced half of that since like school. Like the what do you call it? DNA. Oh mate, don't even get me started on how to like pronounce DNA. I don't even remember. Oh man, I'm. Right, I am struggling to find where I should keep that. I don't know if I should keep that on the quarter note or the starter note. Oh, fuck it. I don't want to have it stuttering all the time, so I'll keep it like that. Ah, no, it would sound better with the stutter. The Tronic stutter. Right. Oof, that's oh god. I'm gonna have to quickly adjust. Okay, let me find it in context. I'm struggling there, man. Hang on. I tried to be a good teacher. Oh wait, I'm missing a couple. So I'm in the presence of a science genius and a music genius. I'm still stuck finishing my bachelor degree in fashion. Dude! Mate! Dude, the thing is though, there are so many applications in fashion that you can go down as well. Oh man, both of you! Why is not loading? Hang on, sorry, I can't read your chat. It's coming up with like the circle, the spinning circle of death. I can't see anything. I think it's because it's refreshing because I scroll up too fast. Oh, there we go. I tried to be a good teacher. My big thing first is class is ask me all your stupid questions because students get so worried looking stupid. But if they know everything, they wouldn't be bad in class. No, exactly. So that's the thing, like, especially in teaching, like, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Like, I think if it were to be a stupid question, it'd just be like an obvious thing that you've already clearly covered many times before. But even then, like, to have that kind of patience is definitely key. But that's the thing though, like with asking stupid questions, it kind of encourages other students to, like, you know, come forward. Like if somebody asks like something that they think is stupid, and it kind of just gives the other students like the confidence, say, you know what, I might as well put myself out there and like ask this because I have no clue, kind of thing. um but yeah, honestly, the fact that you think that you take that consideration. No, fashion is what, like, is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I still can't really get my head around. Well, I can understand like certain aesthetics, but when it comes to actually like stylistically, like especially crafting like the shape of the clothes and the fabric and like knowing which lines, I don't know how to describe it. It's such an art to it. Because I don't know if you remember, like Queen Capitano did herself did like her own clothes as well, and she had the mannequin, like the mannequin that she puts it on, and then she had like all these markers, and I'm just thinking, what is that marker for? Like what she was talking about a seam or something like that. I'm thinking, okay, but why can't you just like glue the two fabrics together, like, or just like yeah, but there's a art to it, and it's mind-boggling. From your enthusiasm, dude, I know I know damn well you're an amazing teacher. She would be absolute. Wait, what's the like? Sorry, I'm kind of trying to keep up with the chat. Yeah, like geometry and stuff like that. Like working out different angles and like where to like put the seams, especially with different people of different sizes and different proportions. Pattern making and sewing seems like magic to me. Same. We had to study making traditional paper pattern as well as computer-based patterns as well. So yeah, we got to do a lot of 3D renderings. Fucking mint. Best I've done is make a mushroom hat out of cardboard and a blanket and hot glue for a Ren fair. I think best I can do is a paper aeroplane. That's my final offer. Which I'm going to turn that down. Actually, I can just delete that. Da, da, da. Da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, invert it. Da, 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 da. Oh, actually, that doesn't. I don't know how to. It sounded so good when I played it. I don't know why it's there. I remember her doing fashion. It was fun to have somebody with similar interests. But yeah, some of these are hard. But I got used to it. Oh yeah, computer coding as well, because you're obviously going to have to with certain like types of maths and calculations. Dude, fuck yes. Right now I'm in my last year making a collection for my thesis. My studies is about size inclusivity and adjustable fashion is a solution to it. Dude, that's brilliant, yeah. Mate, you're gonna smash it, you're gonna smash it! Currently making a physical collection for adjustable clothing for all sizes. Dude. That is mental. I have to turn that. As a plus size girlie, I say hells yeah. Fuck yes. Dude, you gotta send us your thesis. You gotta send us your dissertation. Honestly, I would absolutely read it. I'm basing a lot of my garments on Japanese style patterns, a traditional way of making clothes with one piece of fabric. Oh, I think I remember you mentioning that in the previous stream as well. Or if I've just got serious deja vu. Dude, please let us read your dissertation when obviously when you finish it, because God, that is mental. Plus, not to mention as well, like from what do you call it? From a material standpoint as well, it would like reduce the amount of like material waste, especially if it's just one piece of fabric. That is amazing. We're so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of you. You're growing up and you guys. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, if it's what you're interested in, definitely, because, you know, you can write, like, paragraphs and paragraphs on it. I need... I don't know. And then... Oh... I have an idea. Once I've... Da, 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 da. And then what I will do here, I need to create like a separate lead, so lead chords. Then I'll copy that. I'm going to do synthesizers T-Force Alpha Plus. Because I have a trick up my sleeve. I shall do... Well, without all the effects. Without that. I'm going to assign that to a new mixer track. Oh. That's why. Oh. Oh. Actually. Oof, what? Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, that doesn't sound good actually. I'm gonna leave that just to 2 instead of 3 because we don't really need 3. I'm gonna quickly read the chat. Hang on. The winning Spiel of Death. Hang on. There we go, I can read it now. Right, scroll. I am really getting into this. Now I'm all for it. Not gonna lie, I've got no clue, but I'm all for it. Oh, see, that's it. I'm reading on like a small screen. So that's what I admire. Like, both of you sound so passionate about your work, and honestly, it is so good to see. Right, I'm gonna have to edit that. Every year we hold a fashion show presenting all students' works. I bet that must like inspire, like ignite a lot of inspiration amongst them as well. Oh, that's actually a good question. I mean, Jay, if to be honest, literally, like, I'll say I can go by Jay like as like you know in these personal sessions. Um, like I said, the music alias is Tronicate, but that's kind of like reserved for you know like actual official music releases and music projects. But in the meantime, these live streams, you can call me Jay. You know, we're in the studio and it's more personal. So yeah, I do appreciate you asking, by the way. Oh, that is wicked. I was like, so it kind of is like a community driven project then, like a music, not music, makeup. They both start with M, I'm sorry. See how that sounds. And then maybe... I forgot about it. I need to sync that heartbeat up because I think I changed the tempo at some point. So the heartbeat sample is a little bit out of sync. Dude, that's so... That is amazing. I'm going to quickly save that as a new project. 10. No, absolutely. Not to mention that obviously they get recognition for their work and they can actually network with people and they can, yeah. And not just with other, you know, not with just other fashionists, but also literally like photographers, makeup artists, even, you know, there's so many paths that you can branch out to basically make it possible to just make it happen. Right, you know what? I have an idea. I can just fade that out now, can't I? And then automate that. Low pass. I think that's it for that project. I can save that and I'll export it because I think I'll fade that out. Because obviously I'm not going to be showcasing the whole track because it's not a finished track, but that's going to be one section that I'm going to showcase. Right, so let me find a way to... file WAV. Right, that's that one. No! The latency! Oh no. Never mind, it's gone. Right, oh wait, that's the wrong version. Hang on, I need to figure out where the hell that is. I might as well just edit that later, so I'll put that in there. Okay, that's not the project I want. So where is it? need to... Do I... I've forgotten which one's which. Crap. Fuck it. I think this one. I might have to drag them all in because I actually completely forgotten. Okay, that one's... Ah, here it is. That's 53. So 53 and... Ah, 53 and 006. So that one is 006. There it is, Vehemence. Okay, so Vehemence 006. Right. Wait. Oh no, it is. I had to implement it, didn't I? Crap. Okay. I'll transfer that over. Oh crap, right. I might need to head off because I've lost track of time. It is basically almost, well, 5 minutes to 2, and I need to get dressed. I need to get dressed and get ready, and I need to start making myself some dinner before I go. I just need to check up on the chat real quick. Oh my god, I missed out on so much. I missed out on so much of the conversation. I'm so sorry. Mate, hang on. I'm invested. I don't want to miss out. No, I mean, I'll read. I'll read through afterwards. But yeah, honestly, I'm so proud of you both. Like, honestly, also best of luck with your draft. Well, are you in the drafting process? I remember you saying, or prototyping. So I'm trying to like scroll through. I forgot. Yeah, that's the one. I'll say best of luck with it, and Coral, best of luck with the teaching. Honestly, I'm so proud of you both, and I can't wait to hear any your updates. Anyway, I shall leave it at that. Hope you both have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your days, and I shall see you later, nerds.